Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 about to come to you with my next McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse unboxing. Before we get into this unboxing, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do so and tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Well, if you're not familiar with this character, you're going to be. I'm really excited to actually present this to you. I'm excited to actually be able to add this into my collection. I didn't even know that McFarlane Toys was putting this particular figure out in this specific line. This is from the Batman Returns Batman collection line from McFarlane Toys, and specifically from the Batman movie, which came out in '92. Let's first take a look at the box. Here's one side of the box, and the character is Max Shreck. That's the name of the character, Max Shreck. There's one side of the box. Here is the other side with the bat symbol on it. That is very neat. And this is the deluxe theatrical edition. And we're going to take a look at the back of the box too, which I found to be very, very cool. And as you see there, that is the poster that was released from the movie that they've actually put attached to the back of this box. Batman Returns, there is Michael Keaton as the infamous Batman, of course, Michelle Pfeiffer's character, Selina Kyle or Catwoman, and then of course Danny DeVito as the Penguin. And here's the actual DVD. This is a DVD right here. Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer. All right. And here's the back of the DVD. This movie was directed by Tim Burton. And of course, the character though that we have here, which is not featured on the DVD, is again, as we said, Max Shreck, who's played by one of my favorite actors of all time, Mr. Christopher Walken. That's right, Mr. Christopher Walken. We're going to get this unboxed here. So, again, I didn't know about this line because I've been busy collecting, well, so many things, but specifically hunting down X-Men toys and Star Wars toys, X-Men from Marvel Legends, and of course Star Wars Black Series. I really like this box here. And what's cool, again, with McFarlane Toys, you can actually, depending on how you carefully unbox the figure, you can put it right back in the box as is, which I probably am going to do because I'm kind of out of space by action figures. This is really, really cool. And McFarlane has emphasized in several videos how he likes to get the head sculpt of his action figures right. And when I show you this head sculpt, man, you will be absolutely amazed. Look at the artwork, by the way, in the inside of the box before I rip this thing apart. That's really cool. Blue and black, of course, which are the colors of Batman in his traditional costume or armor. And of course it has a stand here with a DC emblem on it. Very neat. And then there's the card that comes with all of his action figures, which of course has the same artwork or art print from the movie poster and from the DVD that I showed you. Get them out of this plastic here. Oh my goodness. That head sculpt is spot on of Christopher Walken as he looked during this time in 1989. And in 89, he had to be in his 40s. Christopher Walken was born March 31st, 1943 in Astoria, Queens, New York. And he has a very distinctive acting style. He's appeared in over 100 films. So he has his coat on, and then, of course, the tuxedo that he wore during this particular scene. Almost looks like a prison uniform or prison outfit. The legs can lift up slightly because he has his coat right here, so it can't really lift up all the way. And I'm not going to put too much stress on here. They're on ball joints, of course. So you can lift the knee up slightly. The toes, I think, can bend. We can bend at the ankle at least. I think the toes can bend. Let's see. You stretch the coat out a little bit. Then he has his gloves on. Let's see. Bow tie there. I mean, that's spot on. That's exactly how he looked and appeared in the movie. There's not much waist articulation. Oh, he can move a little bit. Oh, okay. He can move at the waist. Very neat. A couple months back, I actually seen another sculpt of Christopher Walken in GameStop, and it was the character he played in Dune. I wanted to get that one, but during the time, and that action figure was also done by McFarlane Toys. I wanted to get it, but at the time I was hunting for other things, and as I aforementioned, Star Wars stuff and Marvel Legends. Looks like they're ball joints at the elbows, so you can. Here's a butterfly joint thing. Can move at. I said elbows. I meant to say shoulders. So you move at the shoulders. Hands can move around. They're in fists, it looks like. He's about to punch someone. Pow. The head can move around and swivel around slightly. All right. And then he's on his stand, so let's sit him right there. Christopher Walken. He's appeared in over 100 films. Over 100 films. He won an Academy Award for the movie The Deer Hunter, which was the first movie that I ever seen him in. A very sad, very depressing, very violent movie which dealt with the events of Vietnam. That was the first time I'd ever seen him as a young man, which he co-starred with actor Robert De Niro. He also appeared in I think it was called a movie called The Gangster or Gangs of New York with Lawrence Fishburne. Cool, very good movie too. And let's turn this around here. Hold on. He also appeared in Tim Burton's Sweeney. I think it was Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow. I was going to say Sweeney Todd. Sleepy Hollow. Where he played as a headless horseman. That was very creepy, and I loved how he played that role too. He has a very distinctive look about himself, Mr. Walken. And then he also appeared in Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. Again, he was born in 1943. Christopher Walken's about, what, 80? He's about 82 years old now. He's in his 80s. The character Max Schreck was in the 1992 follow-up movie to the 1989 film Batman, which he starred in alongside actor Mr. Michael Keaton. In Batman Returns, which is, again, as I indicated, came out in 92, he co-starred with Danny DeVito, who played as the Penguin, and then Michelle Pfeiffer, who played as Selena Kyle, Selena Kyle, also known as Catwoman. And as far as I'm concerned, the best Catwoman to date. This only comes with one head swap out. That right there. And if you've never seen Batman Returns, Selena Kyle took a taser and stuck it in his mouth and turned his head into a French fry. So that's why it looks like that, where he met his demise, literally at the mouth of Catwoman, because she put the taser in her mouth, in her mouth, and gave him a nice deadly kiss. Max Schreck's character was a shrewd and dirty businessman who made underhanded deals with the corporate world of the fictional Gotham City. He also cut underhanded deals with Gotham's villains, such as the Penguin, to fulfill his shady agenda. So that's pretty much it. And again, applause to McFarlane Toys. This camera doesn't really do it justice, but that head sculpt is, again, spot on. I'm going to bring it back up close to the camera again so you can see that. Dig that, man. That looks just like Mr. Walken. That looks just like Christopher Walken. That is just very, very well done, man. Beautiful, beautiful. I wish I could have got the one from, as I said, from GameStop, from Dune. But, you know, he's up in, Mr. Walken's up in age. There aren't very many action figures made of this particular actor. This one, and like I said, the one from Dune are the only two I've ever seen. I'm not sure if Hot Toys has ever done anything with this character, or if they did anything from the Dune character. They probably did something for Dune, but I've never seen anything done from Batman '89 in regards to this particular character, Max Schreck. So there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing video. Please like, share, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Thank you all for joining me. Peace, love, and hair grease.